Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back. We're playing the same game that I started the week with at the end of the week, so we're bookending the week with Kaido Genkai. So I still have a gazillion Next Fest demos that I haven't even touched yet, aside from like making sure they run, which, you know, is a non-trivial, you know, might not be a positive answer when you're playing in Proton on Linux. But I figure I've got like 3 demos that I started and never finished, and maybe I should actually focus on finishing those first. Especially if I have possible inclination of returning to Hammerwatch sometime soon once I finish my Hexen playthroughs. Like, let's prioritize finishing the demos that I did start, and then we can come back for round 2 of Next Fest demos sometime later, potentially, after we finish Hammerwatch things. Welcome back, Kakao. So I quote-unquote finished this demo on Monday. And I think I hit 72%. We'll see, actually, when I load the slot here. Yeah. Hey, Dead Camper. So I left off at 72%. We want to try to get to 100%. Let's see if I can do that. And part of it is I just, like, ran out of time. I played this for, like... I posted about this on Blue Sky and Mastodon after I stopped streaming on Monday and said, like, the Kaido Genkai demo is good. So good that I streamed for an hour longer than I should have. And I still didn't have time to 100% it. So that's why we're starting it back up right now. See if we can finish... deal with unfinished business. Oh, okay, so this is interesting, actually. The caves are actually listed as another location. Actually, to a certain extent, that makes me sad, because it means there's only 5 listed total. And only 3 of them are unknown. So maybe the world is smaller than I think it is. Although the interesting thing is I don't know how much the caves are actually showing up on the map that isn't, like, you know, covered or scrambled. Because I feel like most of what I see on the map here I recognize from, like, the exterior section and not the caves. So, like, the caves might not even be shown here. I'm gonna start on the outside, though, because I think I have a few things that are unfinished there. So let's choose our faster car first. Right, where's our colors? Let's do that color this time. And let's start the timer back up. I remembered to close my browser, so we shouldn't have memory problems with the initial startup. Yeah, that's what I mean. Which, I mean, that immediately had me thinking, like, I don't know how much I've paid attention to the map at the lower left when I've been in the cave anyway. Alright, so right now it's daytime. Wait, there's an active quest right here though. What? Oh, is this the infamous peach tree? No. Yes, maybe. Which quest is this? I think this is the peach tree guy. Yeah, it is. The peach tree, which allegedly I drove past multiple times and didn't notice. Near one of the cave entrances along the looping road. I guess I was thinking I would save this one for last today, but maybe we'll actually do that. Oh, I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Sorry, I'm looking at the damn map. It's funny how, like, I go flying, but they don't. Also, actually, hang on. Is that another quest over there? So which quest is this?
Oh, hi.
Oh, you again. He sounds more upbeat now, though. I love racing out here. This was the guy that we had to play hide and seek with in the caves, right? There's no fireworks, no crowds, and you're not the star of some big event. I did talk to this guy here once also, though. I might have just not had enough rep at the time. No one's lining up to celebrate you. You either make it or you don't. And it's up to you to earn every bit of your reputation. Speaking of that, we're just about to start a circuit race. Maybe you can make something of yourself out there? It doesn't... Oh, yeah, you needed 6. Yeah, I probably found this guy super early and didn't do it. A lot of people are just sitting in parked cars. It's apparently just what you do in this town. Whoa, that was wonky. I, like, collided with their wheels or something. I'm just gonna follow that guy. Alright, I followed him too well. Excuse me, please. Well, at least we know he's in a bad place. Okay, that was a lap. Pretty short laps, actually, in this race. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is bad. I need to go the other way, please. Oh, no, there he is again. I actually skipped that house. Well, I lost anyway. I was 3rd. Alright, well, let's try it again without the catastrophic collision that took like 5 hours. But yeah, I have a feeling this car is going to help for this race. Which, I mean, we got this car from that same guy in the hide-and-seek event, too. Knocked out the entire parking lot. did that one. Did it again. Alright, I didn't lose too much ground there.
I'm looking forward to your next race.
Oh, they were actually all in the Akira. Okay. I don't think I have that car, do I? Unless that was the first car, but that was not what it looked like to me. You earned that win. Don't let it go to your head. Alright, so he's done. Alright, you have to go to the gas station if you want to switch cars. Where do I want to go, actually? I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the map at this point. Well, now I'm down here. Whoops. I didn't need that lamppost. Oh yeah, there was a new Kickstarter update for this posted, like, yesterday or this morning or something. And I like that they actually mentioned, like, a couple of the billboard redeems that have already happened. Okay, yeah, so that's what I thought I remembered seeing, is there's another challenge with What's-Her-Face down there, but it's not the right time of day for that. I'm in the wrong place for that, and I think I have to turn around at this point. Actually, what I was surprised about was that, like, I guess one or two of the billboards are actually for, like, actual businesses or, like, creators or something, which, like, I was kind of surprised they would allow that. I thought they would only allow, like, fictional ones or something, but seems like if it's for a good cause. Uh-oh, well, there goes that billboard. Oh, wait, is this the, this is the time of day thing right here, isn't it? So, in that case, oh, I did it again. This car and this hill do not go well together. Like, if there is a hill I'm going to die on, it's this one, and this vehicle in particular. I actually have to get a little closer to him.
Good to see you.
Alright, we want night. I do feel like at some point, hey Jampley, well, we're trying to get to the, not just the end of this one, but we're trying to 100% this one. But yeah, I have a list of demos that I am not going to get to the bottom of anytime soon. So for now, I've decided to prioritize finishing ones that I did start already. Wait, no, that's not where I want to go. I want to go down there. Alright, so I thought I was done with her, but I'm not, apparently.
What's up?
Oh, okay, and she's immediately unmasked again, but they don't remember that she's unmasked for just, like, the general interactions. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I guess cat food's a real weird prize. It was good for another quest, though. I don't really have much right now. I don't live around here. I'm sort of a runaway. That's why I was going easy on you. I'm borrowing this car and don't want to scratch it. Well, too late. I just crashed into you. But I think that was a mistake. Let's race again. For a real prize this time. Alright. No thanks, weirdo.
3, 2, 1, go! Checkpoint!
Alright, this is not a circuit race. Oh, thanks. Sure, don't crash into her. Only crash into me.
Checkpoint!
Guardrail coming in clutch. Wait, why is she going that way? Wait, the checkpoint was up here. That shouldn't be allowed, right? Be teaching me forbidden tech, actually? Oh, that's it. Yep, can't do that. She's broken. Oh yeah, did she just totally go the wrong way? Because now I'm first, and I should not be first. I mean, she did say she was a runaway. I didn't think she was running away from this course in particular. Hang on a second. Where am I going? Oh, okay, that's fine. Uh-oh, where am I going? Okay. Probably not down here. I probably just did a boo-boo. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way, but yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Well. But it doesn't matter because the CPU got even more lost than I did. So we're just gonna fix it. Be good to do one of those like glowing fences down there. It's like, hey, you're going the wrong way. Wait, where? Okay, we're going all the way around the bend, I guess. Yeah, alright. I mean, that's a thing in a lot of games. I think Extreme G on N64 might have been one of the first games that I saw pause. Of course, then, in some lines of work, POS is like point of sale system or something, right? And it just sounds like you're saying piece of shit system, and it's like, look, yeah, I know the hardware specs on these things are not good, but really no. They actually gave her an end time, but I wonder if it's just like a timeout based on my time. What? You beat me again. Yeah, you got kind of lost. I guess you deserve something better than cat food. I'll tell you what. You can drive this car whenever you want. Wait, we get another car? Oh, crap. Why did I just say that? Yeah, right. Weren't you just trying to not get that car damaged? You do not want to give that to me. Oh, fine. You can drive it any time. Friends will let me drive their other cars instead anyways. I envy you. You clearly live in a country that doesn't have absolute fucking cutthroat car insurance. You want to swap cars now? You'll be fast travel to the gas station on the other end of town. Yeah, sure. Let's find out what this car is.
Choose your car.
Time is just based on... Oh, it converts distance to time. Wait. So... Yeah, those are the cars we already had. car did we just unlock? Wait, is it the tuned version? Hang on. It's the tuned version. I feel like it should have been phrased that way because it was not clear to me at all that it was the tuned version. Makes a bit more sense. Alright, let's see what colors we have here. Is that the same? Yeah, it's presumably the same color schemes. It's kind of neat.
Let's go.
Oh, I want to look at that list again, actually. Is it yeah, it's putting me here anyway, so I can look at the... I wasn't scrutinizing, like, the details of the stats. What? Really? I pressed the button, like, a hair too late? So let me actually pay attention this time. Okay, that increases control. Not gonna complain about that. Actually, it increases everything by at least half a point, but it increases control by a full point.
Kaido Genkai.
That is not what I thought back to menu would do. That's pretty funny that you can toss yourself out of the game entirely
Enter. Slot 1.
from the change
Choose your
car
location.
menu.
Nice choice. Choose your car.
And now I gotta choose it again. Okay, fine. I keep pressing the wrong button for switching color.
Let's go.
Like, I feel like there should be a way to back out of that menu if you were there to change car, and just be like, okay, I want to keep the car I have, and maybe that can even avoid having to, like, do the full loading. Oh yeah, I imagine right now it's probably just that it's, like, coded the same way no matter which way you get to that menu. Okay, wait, hang on a second. There's another frickin'... No, right, that's the Peachtree one. Right, we know which one that is. Actually, I should've... When I had to reload, I didn't pay attention to my percentage, and I should have paid attention to my percentage. Boy, it sure is oh, it shows you right there, it's 83%. And we're technically 100% on the caves already. Awfully convenient that you stop time when you look at your cell phone. Tell me the Peachtree is the... No, there's one I haven't found yet at all. Okay. Alright, so there's the Peachtree and there's one other thing. I might want to change time again. I feel like at some point in the game you're going to end up wanting to have like a way to just change time on demand rather than have to go to the specific guy, because especially once your map effectively gets bigger in terms of available places. You missed buttons, yeah. At least they seem to be making a comeback in some areas in terms of car dashboards. Okay, where the hell am I even going? I don't know. Well, this is gonna go back down to where the night people are, and I don't think I want that. Wait, hang on. Did I skip something right here? Probably not. Is this where the tree is? I wasn't even looking. Because if I can change time, then I will. Yep, I almost fell over. It's like I recognized the turn because I wasn't paying attention to the tree at all.
Good to see you.
Also, definitely want to be able to skip this guy's messages and just get the menu immediately. I skipped morning only because I wasn't sure if morning would stick me with lens flare zone. Alright, let's go find the cave and/or the one other thing that I haven't found. Let me check something, actually. If I go into options, there was, like, the mini-map zoomed in. Let's switch to zoomed out so that I can hopefully see more at once. Yeah, okay. Maybe that'll help right now. I liked the zoomed in originally because I wasn't that familiar with the map, and it's a little bit overwhelming when you look at the zoomed out view. Funny, I thought I turned around so I wouldn't be heading back to those people. So now I'm actually, like, more confused. I ended up going back that way anyway. Let's go this way. Whoops. Let's actually look at where I'm going. I think that was the drinking cup design truck that I almost crashed into. I'm looking at chat and trying to drive and crashing into somebody. Honestly, I think I ignored any phones that small. I mean, like, I was partial to flip phones then because why wouldn't you want a phone that inherently protected your screen? And also gave you more real estate for buttons with which to type. Oh wait, we accidentally found the cave entrance, so actually I should be, like, looking for the tree here. Because it's near one of the cave entrances, allegedly. Well, goodbye, lamppost. It's right here, dude! It's this far away from the actual fucking cave. That's why I didn't find it. Bonk. Item found. Peach, 1 of 1. That suggests there will be fetch quests in which the of will be more than 1. And I am terrified. Alright, now all we have to do is find whatever NPC I haven't found, because there's a 12th quest. Well, an 11th quest, I think, technically, is the one I didn't find. So I don't suppose I could turn this into him here, even though it's technically the same guy, because eventually it's probably not going to be the same guy. Because this is just where he tells you where where to find the entrance to those caves. Which is where, like, the cat and everything are. But we have supposedly 100% of the caves. But yeah, I think I always, like, came out this way. Like, I always drove through it that way, and so I was never looking for the peach tree before I drove into the cave. And so I just completely missed it, because it's actually, like, opposite the cave entrance. Alright, yeah, let's talk to... Wait, is this the guy, or is this the other quest? Hang on. Oh, we're down here now. Try that again. Yeah, maybe do it that way. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this is the peach guy. Alright. Let's turn in this quest.
Hello.
What? You brought me a peach? Thank you. I'm so happy. I've always wanted a peach, but it was just out of my reach. Okay. Wait. Alright, so I immediately see the other thing. Oh, wait. I know what the other thing is. It wasn't available until now, right? Because it probably needed all of the reputation. Although, actually, hang on a second. No, this is... Why is there a shadow here? There's like a disembodied shadow there, and I'm worried. So I have two suspicions about this, but like we know that there is the race against a cow, I think. But that's not what this is. This is the police guy, right? Who was just like, what a waste of my time or something before. Am I supposed to race the police guy? It seems like a bad idea.
What do you want?
What a waste of time. No, he still just says what a waste of time. Wait. But there's an icon there. Oh, I can inspect this now. I don't know that I can inspect this before.
Hi.
Okay, so remember how I was saying that the closest thing I've played to this recently is Promise Mascot Agency? Well, this just increased the the proximity to Promise Mascot Agency, because one of the first mascots that the first mascot that you recruit is a giant sentient wad of tofu, who is hard but hopes to one day be soft. I think that's how they put it. I could always inspect this and I just never realized it. Okay. Hey. Objective found. Tofu tumble. I messed up real bad. My dad is gonna kill me. So, the funny thing is I only ever noticed the AN officer and I never noticed this guy. Like, I assumed the car was abandoned, given with the shape that it was in. I was supposed to deliver some tofu, but I've wrecked my car and it's gone everywhere. Oh, I think... Remember what I just said like 2 minutes ago about the of 1 suggesting there will be of numbers greater than 1? I think we just found the of numbers greater than 1. Can you do me a favor and find all the missing tofu? Oh, and this didn't even require... I could have done this from the very beginning of the game and I somehow never noticed the icon on the map? Really? How the hell did I pass this by that often? Thanks. There should be 5 orders around here. Just collect them for me. Well, one of them's right there, I guess? It shouldn't be too far away. Mostly around this field or just outside of it. So this was actually supposed to be your, like, intro to fetch quests. I really appreciate your help. It is absolutely astounding the ways in which I managed to misplay this game initially. Because I, like, immediately forgot which cardinal direction I was told to go to get to, what's her face? The Dango shop or whatever. Yeah, no, I kept talking to the cop because I noticed the cop car and I assumed the other car was just trashed and not interactable. And I don't think I ever saw the interaction prompt for the other car. Alright, so I'm probably, like, way too far away from this right now. Because they said they should all be nearby. It doesn't help that night is falling quickly. Right as I need to look for tofu. Oh, they used to require rep, so maybe... Does it only show up once you have enough rep for it? Or does it show up even before, like on the map? Does the icon only show up when you have enough rep? Because it could be that initially it didn't show up for me, if that's the case. It would always show up? Alright, well then I have no explanation. Other than I probably hadn't found out about, like, the different marker types until I had vacated the proximity. Although I know I came to this, like, later again, too, and I just, like, never noticed the arrow. I don't know. It might have been because I was, like, right on top of it. Well, they said they should all be in the field or the surrounding area. There's one hiding down here. Like in the bushes or something. I don't think they would be that evil, though. Okay, so here's a question. Did they show you... They don't show you, like, your current status in terms of how many you've found. That would be a welcome update. I mean, honestly, you could even show it, like, on the screen if you're actively... I don't know, like, maybe have a notion of an active quest that you can show on the screen. I don't know how big to qualify the field as, but I feel like I'm going way further away than I probably should be. over there? Yeah, no, I'm probably too far away at this point. Yeah. Oh, right, the items list. True. I didn't check that, did I? That was where I found the, I guess I had, like, the cat food or something in there earlier. Yeah, okay, and it does say 1 of 5 there. Okay, that's good. Like the perimeter here. What does it say if I talk to him again?
Hi.
He doesn't repeat. See, that's the thing is, like, there were a couple of instances where I feel like repeating lines would be warranted. One of them is this, where he says, you know, like, they shouldn't be too far away or whatever. And another is the one where our very first NPC friendo tells us which direction to drive from the gas station. I mean, that's going to be less relevant because from what Hikau said, they're going to rework the tutorial to actively drop you at the, Really? Oh, they are in here. Okay. It's like, I really doubt it's going to be this far away, but no, maybe it is. And yeah, probably the ideal situation is, like, you find that quest early, and then you start just, like, running into them later. It's like I mean, I don't know if you can run into them during races, but, like, you race through that tunnel multiple times. It wouldn't be here, that seems too out of the way. Oh. I was confusing this with another game where if you're not, like, looking straight ahead, clicking the right stick forces you to look straight ahead. That might be a good idea, actually. Unless there is already a center camera button and I forgot. I am probably going too far out of the way now. Let's look at the most infamous corner of the entire area while I'm here. Yeah, no, I don't think there's gonna be one down here. I think we're too far away. Alright, I can technically, like, jump over to here, right? Maybe, allegedly, barely. That's the jump that nobody in that race ever makes. And of course, now I'm in completely the wrong place, too. Oh, yep. This is why it's the most infamous corner in the entire area. Funny too, because it's got like a checkered ground, so it's like, you know, it's like the finish line. It's like, okay, you can stop now. No, seriously, stop. No, seriously, you're going to fucking drown. Stop. Yeah. corner is the guy actually at now? Because I think I lost it. I think I veered way too far off course. I forgot where the hell I was. It is here, okay. So I think, yeah, once you started it, it doesn't show the arrow there anymore, it seems like. It shows like the ring icon or something, which I thought was supposed to be for like when you were ready to finish a quest. Supposedly, which, well, we're not quite ready yet. There is in fact a fence in those bushes. I don't think I found this many ways to not land on my wheels last time. If I went this way, seems unlikely, but... Wait, what? Dude. No wonder this dude fucking crashed his car. He somehow managed to drop tofu in midair and have it disobey gravity. Also, is this literally one of the Aeon stops? Pretty sure it is. Alright, yeah, there's technically not a heavy guardrail there. Or just the bridge. I feel like they had one job with that guardrail, which is prevent people from falling off of the bridge. And they failed the assignment. World's biggest OSHA violation. Yeah, so... Wait, no, this is too early. Wait, yeah, so it's over here. This is where I really wish that I could, like, pan the camera up and down, but I can't. Someone left a negative review because of that tofu. Alright, we got it. I don't like that you have to do a blind jump for it. I mean, it's pretty much centered, so, like, you can kind of guess it, but... It would be a little more reasonable if you could actually pan the camera up and down. The sad thing is that's the third one I found. I still have 2 other ones I haven't found, so that wasn't even the hardest one for me to find. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this game to do gravity-defying shitposts, really. So I can see why someone would leave a negative review for it. And there was one in here. This might be like the farthest extent. Although actually, this is basically just going like underneath where the dude is. Alright, so he had one that defied gravity, and then he had one that phased through the floor under him. So basically, this guy is just like breaking the physics of the video game in every possible way. Well, it has managed to take me all night to find these things. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any this far out. And now it's lens flare territory. Oh wait, I'm going kind of the wrong way. Might be worth checking around here. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there is the fact that I'm not expecting them to be on the actual road. Like over here? No, doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's one. Alright. Glad I didn't talk myself out of, going that... Wait, I passed right by that one before. Right? Because I already went out there and checked the frickin' infamous corner. And I passed by one in order to do that. This would be a suspicious place for one to be, but nope. That's where the tunnel was, so let's actually back up here again. I really haven't checked, like, along the road itself, but I suppose I should be, like, checking sort of to the left and right of the road itself. You know, I was wondering if I could climb stairs. And we kind of just got our answer. Let's go board side. I guess it's Dying Star Racing Team, okay. When I first saw it, I thought it was saying Dying Splat, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's a way to die, I guess. I mean, certainly a way to die in a racing game. Probably shouldn't be going this way. No. Actually, I just accidentally reapproached the car. What if? Can I get up there easily? I suppose not. There are houses and stuff up there, though. I suppose we can't visit those houses, at least not right now. They're kind of just scenery. And now I'm not really even in the direction I intended to be in, but I guess we're going down here and landing on my head again. Well, my first thought was it would be interesting if there was one higher up. This is where the other one that I got was, isn't it? I guess I don't think I can technically get higher up. They didn't hide one near the rock that looks slightly tofu-shaped. That is the tunnel, which I already found one of. Man, it would be funny if there was one just right next to the car that's parked there. Like, yeah, I'm parked next to Tofu. I do this all the time. What of it? I'm still weirded out by this shadow. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's kind of tucked into a corner. And actually, what's hilarious is that's basically right above another one. But I don't think you would not be likely to see it from here if you're just driving through there. The Tofus don't necessarily stand out a ton, especially given that that building is also brown, and I think the packages were brown. I feel like we might want to consider, like, an outline or glow or something around the Tofu packages to make sure people don't literally just look right at them and not realize they're looking right at them. I'm going the wrong way now. Be up there rather than down here. I think I need to be up there rather than... Oh, well. Perfect. Jam myself right into the corner. Alright, what do we get for our, Tofu quest?
Hi.
Oh, you collected all the tofu for me. I can't thank you enough. Okay, we probably needed 16 rep to do the other challenge, which, like, now we've done all the quests. However, there is still one thing to do. Apparently, the one remaining thing to do doesn't even count towards 100%. Alright, where do I need to go? Let's go back to the... should be... past the gas station, I think?
Hey, yo.
Legendary vehicle. Right, okay, the Exorcist, I remember that. It might let you drive it if you're trustworthy enough to handle such a wild beast. Yeah, okay, this requires rep 16, so you need to do everything else. I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle it. Wait. Did it just... Oh, it just changed. I thought I was going to have to race him first. But no, we just get the car. It doesn't even force us to go to the menu for it. We just get the car. So this is basically the equivalent of finding Yoshi on the roof. After you get 120 stars. Yeah, this thing... Well, let me get back to a regular road to see what it sounds like. But it seems like this does not skid a lot. So I'm assuming this is like ultimate stats or something. Well, there goes all the dangos. I killed them. Yeah, does she have anything we can do at this point? Probably not, right? For now, she has no more deliveries. Oh god, it's got frickin' underglow and shit. Alright, do all cars fire frickin' laser beams when you use the brake? They probably do, and I just didn't notice because this has more of them or something. Alright, I feel like it's a natural for every night to have a red moon, though. Alright, well, if it's gonna be nighttime anyway... I need to go the other way, don't I? Whoops. Well, there goes the Kickstarter sign. So I just realized I was gonna go race the, you know, the lone wolf again, but that's gonna redo, if anything, that's gonna redo the race where she gets lost, right? It's probably meaningless to redo that race. You can't redo, like, the first one where it's, like, all of them. Well... see if we can race one of them again anyway. Well, wow. Did I just completely flatten a tree? Whoops, I always turn too soon here. Today, for some reason. Actually, what I should have done was try to redo... Wait. Is she just gone? Hang on. I guess after that last race, she got lost and didn't come back. Oh, wait, no. No. Because she let us borrow it? She just disappears? Good lord. Okay, sure, we'll race this guy again.
3, 2, 1, go! Checkpoint!
Oh, well, the higher speed is gonna require some getting used to.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Oh, what? Come on. How did I get the raw end of that deal? Oh, I think he got taken out by that guy. Oh, well, I got taken out by this guy, so that was short-lived. Oh my god, dude.
Checkpoint.
It would have been really funny if he got taken out by that one too, like twice in a row. I'm gonna lose this race because I'm, like, handbraking too hard and crashing into things. But at least we get to do this jump. I was beaten before this even started, and here I go sailing over his head. Nope, maybe not, because I got a really bad incline there. Alright, I feel like I got cheated on that last bit.
That was a cute attempt.
No, we have to actually beat this guy. We can't not win this race in this car.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't crash into the parked car in the frickin' cave. Uh-oh. Well, not like that. Can't cut that corner.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, I like how he started right in front of a car going the other direction. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Well, I wasted my head start anyway.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I almost rolled over him. I thought that was... Alright, so here's the thing. I saw the headlights and I thought it was an oncoming car in the other lane. But it was the parked car. That is an oncoming car in the other lane. So, like, the headlights are making me steer to the left of them without realizing that it's the parked car's headlights. Because I feel like... Are the headlights rendering in before the rest of the car? Or am I just not seeing the rest of the car because it's nighttime? I'm gonna have the bad approach here again, so he might win. Because I keep ending up down here. Alright, I seem to have managed to stay barely in front that time.
You're amazing.
Defeated again. Perfect. Just turn around and drive into a storage container to assert dominance. Alright, what else did I say I wanted to challenge in this thing? Oh, right, I wanted to redo the, if I can. Whoopsie. I wanted to redo the race that has the ridiculous jump at the end to see if we can clear it when the CPU takes over control. It probably can't. Because basically that jump never works. That also requires me to, like, make that ridiculous turn before. So we'll probably just fail spectacularly. way should I have gone? Probably the other way, but it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, does this guy still say it's a waste of time?
What do you want?
Yep. Alright, where was that car, actually? I don't even know if it's still on the map. Oh, I thought I passed the guardrail. Now I did. Yeah, wait, it might be over here. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Because I'm not, like, seeing... Must be, like... Oh, you know what? Maybe it was... Wait, Remember when I said it probably doesn't matter which way I go? It mattered which way I went, and I went the wrong way.
Oh.
No,
Hi.
not you. This is the wrong cart. I mean, okay, sure. This isn't who I meant to race, though. I can't see where the heck I'm going because it's nighttime. I took out another billboard completely unintentionally. Well, okay, that works. Cool, bye. Well, it's no longer nighttime now.
You're amazing.
Wait, hang on. The fourth racer in that race said, like... Wait. I'm confused. What did I just see on those times there? Something was very strange. It's like... One had, like, a much bigger number than the others, right? Double check over here and no, this is where, well, not there. Up there is where the Dango shop and or wait, no, is that what I'm looking at here or not? Okay, oh, okay, this is this person. That's also not who I'm looking for right now. Oops. That corner. Too close. I mean, it's fair enough to make it the distance estimate if they're not going to pass the finish line, though. I don't want to be going this way. I don't know, the one race I wanted to redo, I can't remember where the heck the car was. It was another car that was like parked near a house or something. It was like the second race I ever did or something. And now I can't remember where the heck it was. thought it was relatively close to the gas station, actually. And if that's the case, I'm probably entirely in the wrong place. So here's the gas station. Is it like right around the corner from this actually, or? The one right here is the peach guy. What about around the corner? Maybe this is what I'm thinking of. This is probably what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Yep.
hi.
What more do you want? I want to take the win again and see if I can avoid falling into the ocean at the end when I lose player control. That's entirely why I'm doing this.
One, go!
This is entirely for science, and it's probably a futile attempt.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Now it was actually harder to see that entrance now.
Checkpoint.
Alright, don't forget the corner.
Checkpoint.
Alright, can we make it? That's the question. Can we make the... Well, don't miss the jump completely. Still didn't make it. It is physically impossible to get the CPU to make that damn jump. Maybe if I got a better lineup. Should we try again? Yeah, I mean, they never make it either, to be fair. Like, we all fucking trash our vehicles at the end of this frickin' race. And that's what makes it the most remarkable race in the demo. That and the fact that it's, like, probably gonna be the thing that introduces you to the worst corner in the demo.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let me see if I can line it up better, because I had to kind of, like, correct at the last minute and panic. That might have made it. I think I still see my ass end hanging off the right side of the... I think it may have gotten stuck. Like, I might be half on and half off of the cliff over there. Yeah, it was me over there. I was watching it. I was like, is that really the end of my car? Yes. And I may have seen that happen once before also, actually. Anyway, I guess we've done everything we can do now. We 100%ed everything. We got this car. Actually, so one thing I want to try, though, since we're right near the gas station anyway, is, like, will this be listed? Also, hang on, is our friend over here? Can we talk to you again and see if you say anything new? Okay, and then that's the same menu as before. Thanks for the congrats.
What's up?
But yeah, let's,
Choose your car.
does it even get listed here is basically my question. I don't remember noticing it in the list, so I assume it's not even here. It's kind of terrifying that the A and Interceptor is here, because that means we can be the baddies. Interestingly, yeah, the tuned-up version, like, actually has, like, a different silhouette, which I suppose is probably the case in all of the cars. The mirrors are placed slightly differently. There, yeah, you've got, like, the different, like, trim along the bottom on that. Slightly different, like, yeah, the bottom on this is more pronounced too. And of course the tires are different, but I'm looking mostly at, like, the frame itself. The tail is different. But yeah, once you go in here, you have to pick one of your own cars. Like, I've committed at this point. I cannot go back to driving the Exorcist at this point. Okay, it does preserve color across, like, picking the same car, at least. There is that.
Let's go.
Yeah, what are you gonna be in charge of, like, because, like, a bunch of the different, like, car models are coming from, like, backer rewards now too, right? So, like, are you going to be responsible for implementing those, and, like, do you have some amount of artistic license in, like, the tuned-up versions, or decals or stuff, or, like, how much of that is directly dependent on what backers put in? Yeah, I mean, that's what made me notice, was I was looking at the silhouettes, because, like, you notice the silhouettes more on the cars you don't have yet, because then that's all you can look at. Are all of the remaining slots for backer cars at this point? Because, like, we saw what, the 9 or so that were listed right now. And then I think there's, like, was it 10 slots that were for backer cars? Backer designs? And is that going to be, like, the grand total, or are there some other ones not listed there up the developer's sleeves as well? Now, I know all the backer slots are gone. What I'm asking is, like, does that mean there's 19 total, or is there actually more than 19 total, and there are some that the demo hasn't even hinted at? That is the grand total? Okay. I feel like maybe the demo should, or the game in general, shouldn't spoil that you get the cop car. I mean, I guess it's kind of harmless to spoil that, but it feels like there's gotta be a plot reason for that. Well, anyway, let's go back to the main menu. So yeah. Oh, it will be more than 19 now. Okay. Well, this game seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. Happy to see that the Kickstarter already met its goal. It does still have, I guess, a little less than 10... No. Probably closer to, like, half its time left now. Probably, well, maybe a little more than 15 days left. Maybe, like, 16 or so. Because I played this on Monday, and it was at 20 left then, right? So it should be at 16-ish now. But yeah, I wanted to finish this partly so that I could actually get, like, the whole playthrough put together and posted to YouTube while the Kickstarter is still going. Not that I exactly get too many views or anything, but I figured the more videos this has, the better. Because, yeah, I think this is pretty neat, and, I know there's stretch goals. I know they were talking about, I forget what the first one coming up was. Oh, right, it was like a farm area or something, right? So, like, more areas, potentially, if we hit stretch goals? Sign me up. That sounds pretty neat. And actually, it's really funny, because there is a farm area in, again, Promise Mascot Agency. There's an entire, mascot hero helper person who gives you, like, who gives your mascots jobs to do and stuff, and can cheer them on. who runs the farm, or, well, I guess her father owns the farm, and then she's just there mostly live streaming for some reason. That's her shtick. Ironically, her name, if I recall correctly, that character is named Peaches. Which, you know, I say ironically because, well, there was a completely different side quest already that involved Peaches. But yeah, so, you know, the more types of locales there can be in the game, the better it's going to be too. That's going to make it even more interesting. So, looking forward to seeing all that ends up being in it. And I did go back at just the basic, like, Steam version of the game tier for now. But yeah. Seems pretty solid already. Obviously, like, yeah, we know there's things that can be improved. I still think that being able to look at a full map of some sort would be helpful for people to get their bearings. Making sure that if NPCs initially give, like, specific information about, like, direction or general location of things, you should be able to get that information from them again. Wait, which Peaches were a reference to that? I am not familiar with that reference. A racing adventure video game for the PS2 that forms as the sequel to Choro-Q HG, released the year prior, by a small Japanese developer named E-Game. Localized as a budget title in North America and PAL regions by Conspiracy Entertainment. Combines elements of open-world racing and adventure games. And this was in frickin' 2002? I didn't know we had open-world racing adventure games in 2002, did I? It's ridiculous, because, like, I got a PS2 relatively late in the cycle. Well, my dad did, more specifically. I came home once, and, like, he was playing Silent Hill 4, and I was like, what the fuck? To that point, my family was purely a Nintendo family. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe I should put that on my list of PS2 games. I mean, like, I'm gonna be playing the PS2 version of Ys 5 pretty soon, because that has a fan translation now, and I'm curious about it, even though I know it didn't go over that well. I could potentially queue it up after that. It's like, I want to say the earliest open-world racing game I knew of was Fuel, which was 2009. Was Forza Horizon before or after that? No, Forza Horizon was 2012. I only ever played the demo to that. I was not really that big of a fan of, like, I don't know, the general tone of the game when I played the demo, so I was like, yeah, this probably isn't for me. What I'm curious about, though... Oh, did I close the tab that I had that open in? Yeah, I did. What I'm curious about is, like, so what was the previous game? Oh, okay. Choro-Q is an entire, like, line of pullback car toys, and then they had, like, an entire series of video games. And then somehow Road Trip Adventure was a sequel to one of those video games. Good lord, some of these video games started... They had, like... They had a holiday puzzle game on the frickin' PC-88 in 1984. And then I guess possibly the first actual, like, racing-related game, I'm guessing, on the MSX, also in 1984. And then nothing until 1993. There was an N60, there were two N64 games. Oh, that became Penny Racers. I feel like I remember hearing of that one. Never played it, but I feel like I remember the title. And then it was one of the HGs that the open world one was the follow-up to, right? Okay, so Road Trip Adventure was HG2. So basically, both of the HG games were PlayStation 2. Only the second one even has a Wikipedia article. The first one doesn't, but I'm guessing the first one wasn't open world. The screenshot on the Wikipedia page does not do it any favors. Like, this is allegedly a PS2 game, but the screenshot looks like a PS1 game to me. Oh no, it has mini-games. Oh no. It's one of those games with, like, radio stations, which probably means it's DMCA bait for streaming it. That's probably not good. Well, one of the stations supposedly is all instrumental stuff. Maybe that one's safe? I don't know. Oh, and even the first station has, like, remixes, so maybe it's actually safe. I don't know. Right, I mean, I'm looking at a screenshot for Road Trip Adventure specifically, though. But yeah, they had games across, like, a whole bunch of systems, clearly. But yeah, let me just leave that in the browser tab for later. So I don't forget about it. Alright, I'm debating what I want to do now, though, because I could stream for another hour. I probably don't want to try to finish another demo, because I do not have confidence that I will finish either of my other two unfinished demos in the hour that I have left. Let me take a quick look at what else is going on. I might actually just call it here, or I could do more. I could attempt Blast Wind again. I already got a new PB yesterday. I don't necessarily expect that to happen again. We could potentially do a Doom episodes 1 through 3 Archipelago randomizer, because I sometimes do that to fill time, and I haven't done one in a while. I could look at one or two of the other racing games that I had downloaded demos to, but, like, I also don't want to shortchange myself on how much time I have for that, but, like, we might have time for at least one of them. I feel like that makes the most sense to do right now. Oh, yeah, you know what, actually? There's one that I am pretty confident that I can fit in. I actually completely forgot about this one. So I have 3 racing game demos downloaded, in addition to this one. In addition to all of the other driving-related games. I've already played 3 driving-related demos. including this one, because I played Truck-kun and I played Over the Hill. I played Over the Hill the day after I played this initially. Over the Hill seems pretty good. It's not my kind of game, but it definitely doesn't seem bad. And I can definitely appreciate that, like, because Dead Camper was in chat for that too, and Dead Camper recognized it as feeling very similar to games like SnowRunners. And I looked up SnowRunners afterwards and realized, oh yeah, it's like a minimalist version of that from the looks of it. Project Turbo Blast is one of the things on my list. The ones that I have are Project Turbo Blast, Incremental Retro Racing, which is the one I was thinking of firing up, which is basically like a, like, I guess, procedural version of basically what, like, Lotus and Top Gear were. And then AGXGP is the other one I have. But yeah, so like talking about Over the Hill though, it seems like the developer of Over the Hill is known for doing like minimalistic games. And like Over the Hill, like calling Over the Hill minimalist kind of sells it short, because it seems like there was like plenty at play in it, and I mean, like, they had to pay a lot of attention to the mechanics, the physics and stuff, especially, which, I mean, it was probably true of some of their earlier games as well, because, like, they have one or two games that are, like, very drift-oriented, because they have, like, a rally game, they have a drift game. I forget what the other one was. There was one other one. But yeah, Over the Hill looks like it's probably going to be good. I'm just not used to that kind of game. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I don't want to, well, actually, yeah, I can afford to open my browser now. Let me put some music on, because I'm going to be alt-tabbing, and I'll switch games after this anyway. Let me bring up a couple of the pages. Well, actually, let me do it. What was the name of the other one? Wait, I have 4 racing games. I have Dart Racer as well. Dart Racer basically looks like we have pod racing at home. Oh, but I alt-tab. Yeah, so Project Turbo Blast I might be trash at, because it also cites, like, classic anti-gravity racing games, which, if they mean Wipeout, I never really played the Wipeout games. I played Redout, and I could not get used to the controls in that, like, to the handling. At some point, I just could not beat the CPUs anymore. But yeah, I think for tonight, maybe we'll look at Incremental Retro Racing. And it might be a short... I might not stick with it for very long. I'm not exactly sure what to think. It has the tags Incremental, naturally it's in the name, and Roguelike. Or is it Roguelike or Roguelite? Roguelite. So, I don't know how you turn Top Gear into a roguelite, but that's what this is doing. So, we'll take a look at that, I think. And we'll leave the possibly more substantial games for, a future stream. Where'd my OBS window go? Okay. Let me take a break, and we'll come back and look at least one racing demo when we get back. Okay, I realized the cow had to head out, so thanks for, glad you could be here for, both of the, Kaido Genkai streams. Give him that. I didn't give him any advance notice, on the second part especially. Alright, so with Kaido Genkai done, let's look at one more racing demo tonight. I think I've got time for this. This one at first I wasn't even sure I was gonna attempt, but I'm curious, given the genres it allegedly belongs to, I'm curious how the heck this works. So this is called Incremental Retro Racing, and if you think the screenshots look like... Oh god, well, ignoring that one in particular, if you think the screenshots look kind of like Top Gear or Lotus, yeah, I think that's kind of what they're going for, maybe? But it says, earn more and more stars by driving faster and faster in incremental retro racing. Accumulate and unlock 70+ vehicles, upgrades, track generation options, and more. It includes unlimited tracks and customizable CRT filter for that old school retro feel. So yeah, that one screenshot that looked like it was dying a horrible death, that was just the CRT options. And yeah, this has a lot of options, as we can see from multiple of the screenshots. So this is actually coming out in about a month. Does this dev have anything else already released, out of curiosity? Is this set up as like a curator page or something? They have one other demo. That was... Wait. Hang on a second. A zero-pressure single-screen puzzle game, but these two demos were released like 5 days apart from each other. Are you serious? Both of their games are releasing the same day. Oh, no. Their other game has AI slap on the Steam store page. This one does not. But their other game does. Alright, you know what? We're not playing this game. I don't always check whether a developer has slop in their other games. That is one level deeper than just checking if the game itself that you want to play has a content disclosure. And unfortunately, this is the world we live in now. Yeah, alright, so we're not playing that one. Never mind. Well, in that case, what the hell do I want to do? Do I want to play a different demo? I do have, like, 3 other racing demos. So we could try another one. I'm just worried I won't have time to finish it. And I kind of don't want to start something else I won't have time to finish. Now I'm kind of in a conundrum. What do I want to do? I'm checking things that I seem to recall having updated. Oh, that's funny. Speaking of things that have updated, the King's Ward has another update queued. The game has had so many updates. I might cross genres instead. if we do something else. I might try one or two other demos that I'm not even sure I will like.
Alright, so if we want to stick to demos that look like they might be over fast, we're going to look at a couple that might be hard on the eyes. I will give that caution right away. Let me bring up the browser, or yeah, the store page for this. But yeah, it's sad when like it's said that we're so deep into AI slop now that you have to look at, like, even if the developer hasn't disclosed any AI usage on the game you're looking at, you have to look at if they've disclosed it on other games they've developed. And I don't know a good way to automate that one. So that's unfortunate. Alright, so let's have a look at this one. This one looks like it could be a little bit, like, a little hard on the eyes. I can't accuse it of being low contrast. It might actually be too high contrast. But yeah, it's kind of just about, like, you continuously build up explosions, it seems like. Hyper Detonator is a chain reaction bullet hell shooter set in cyberspace. Blast through the virus spreading across the mainframe and detonate bombs to set off devastating chain reactions. How long will you survive? I feel like there has to have been something I played at some point that... Oh yeah, I mean, it wasn't... Didn't like Missile Command or something have like the chain reaction? Maybe that wasn't chain reaction so much it was just like your explosions had a certain area of effect, and like anything that was caught in that area of effect would be, you know, would be neutralized. That might be what I'm thinking of. Can't remember if I've played anything that has like the chain reaction thing. I'm sure at some point I have. Let's take a look at this developer real quick, actually. Alright, Hyper Meteor. Graceful Explosion Machine, which is... Oh, okay, that's the soundtrack for this. Yeah, so they definitely have, like, a high contrast aesthetic, in common amongst their games, it seems like. And they have one called We Are Doomed, and that was back in 2015, jeez. So yeah, it seems like they're, doing, like, one release every 2 to 3 years. But yeah, let's take a look at Hyper Detonator. I don't think any of the other games had demos, did they? I don't know if they ever did and they were taken down, or what. Okay, so this demo was actually released the second day of Next Fest, apparently. Or, well, they announced it the second day of, anyway. The virus is spreading across the mainframe. Terminate it! Hyper Detonator is a chain reaction bullet hell shooter about holding back a rapidly spreading virus. Game mechanics. Shoot the virus to destroy it. Target weak points to start a chain reaction. I can't believe it's not a giant enemy crab. When you can't contain the virus, detonate a bomb. Restock bombs by collecting trinkets, and power up your weapon by collecting data cubes. Your only score is time. How long will you survive? I'm actually surprised that's the only score. I would have figured, like, all of the chaining stuff would give you score. Like, you want to see score racking up when you chain things, right? Like, I hope that racks up something. I guess it drops things, so there's that. Features: fast-paced, hyper-intense twin-stick shooter gameplay. Take on the virus with an upgradable weapon system and the devastatingly powerful bomb. Hyper-stylized visuals combine graphic design style with pixel art and stencil effects, and lightning-fast 60 frames per second performance. Yeah, the animations definitely look smooth in this. So let's give it a shot. I need to actually start it up though. Oh no! Oh yeah. Remember what? So I literally was just asking myself, "Hang on a sec, they don't have any demos listed for their older games." Yeah, this demo isn't listed anymore either. I literally cannot select it from the Steam. I cannot play it from my Steam client. I can only uninstall it. We can probably get around that. Of course, me being in Linux and with Proton, I have to do some extra steps to get around it. So yeah, this is one of those sleazy demos that this performs the scummy practice of we're only actually going to have the demo up for like a week, which tells me you have something to hide and your game isn't very good. But we're gonna take them to task on that and try it anyway. Now, the thing is, I need to find out, this is 3965780, but that, it might have a different ID for the demo, though. I'm gonna check SteamDB for it. Well, I guess I need the music again, don't I? Yep, the demo probably had a different ID. Okay, it was actually released on the 15th, even though they only posted about it the 16th. Yeah, that's a different number. Okay. I need to know the number because I need to find the executable. What did it say it was? Problem is I need to actually find the game. Actually, wait, I'm looking in the wrong place. If I want the game's files, that's not in compat data. That's just in Steam Apps Common. I don't need the ID for that. Alright, where are you? There it is. Okay. Let's see if this works. So I'm launching it through the Heroic Games launcher. By pointing it at my Steam Apps not compat data, just Steam Apps Common folder where the executable for the game is. Hopefully that bypasses, like, hopefully it doesn't actually bother checking anything and lets me run it, because, like, there are definitely things, like anything GZ Doom related, you can run it directly. It just died a horrible death when it tried to play. Did I not? I might not have actually tested this one, even when it was runnable in Steam. Let me try a different Proton version, though. If I can. Oh, it's literally at the top. Yeah, okay. Let's try Proton 9 and see if that works. You might not play it at all. But yeah, I cannot understand why it's especially when it's like this does not seem like a super well-known developer or something where they have any reason to be time limiting their demo for hype purposes, which I mean, I think whether you're time limiting your demo for like sense of urgency hype or not, like either way, it's a scummy practice. Nope, it's still not running, and I don't know why. Okay, well, I guess we're not playing the... Apparently, I should have just fucking cut stream, because I'm not having any luck here whatsoever tonight. So we're not playing that either. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna cut stream. Like, obviously, this isn't going to happen, so we're just gonna fucking not. And I guess I'm gonna uninstall their demo, because they literally don't fucking want me to try their game. So yeah, don't play Hyper Detonator then. I can't fucking recommend it. I actively cannot recommend and will do the exact opposite of recommending games by a developer that thinks that keeping their demo up for 1 week is a good idea. Like, do you actually want people to fucking see your game or not? Like, fucking pro tip, there are 4,000 demos in Next Fest. If you think people are really gonna get to yours when no one has ever fucking heard of you, in that one specific week, you're full of yourself. Cut that shit out. I mean, I give Yacht Club Games a hard time for it too, because they pulled that shit with Mina the Hollower during an X Fest. And it's like, Yacht Club Games should know better. I expect better of them than that. So, don't do the thing with actually time limiting your demo to 1 week, because, you know, people have limited time with which to play demos. People have to work and make a living and shit too. Alright, so we're just not gonna play any more demos tonight. I'm gonna stop wasting time. Let me see what I can send this off to. It's like, I fucking tried, dude. Have something good to send this off to? Oh, right, Lunathera is replaying My Friendly Neighborhood on the hardest difficulty. Hang on a second, I thought, is this her second stream today? Because I thought she was doing this earlier in the afternoon. But it says she's only been on for less than an hour. Yeah, she did. She played for 4.5 hours earlier. She was on for that long, and she's doing more now. I'll send us off to that. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably continue the Hexen playthrough over the weekend. I might finish it. I'm into the 3rd hub, and if I recall correctly, there's basically 4 full hubs, and then you're into, like, the boss hub, which is, I think, shorter. So we'll see what happens with that. Next week we will, at the very least, I will try to finish the King's Word and Entropy demos, because I already started them. And then assuming that even if I don't finish the Hexen playthrough, I will be far enough along in it that, like, I should go back and continue the Hammerwatch custom campaign that reimagines Hexen and Hammerwatch. I might actually be tempted to buy, what is it, Heroes of Hammerwatch, the first roguelike. I know both of them are kind of flawed, but the first one I think is like $250 or something in the Steam Summer Sale. I need to look at the Steam Summer Sale in general at some point. I'll probably look at it like next weekend or something, if nothing else. I have things to consider actually trying to get done this weekend. So, next weekend I might have more time in my hands. But there's things I want to do with my website too. Anyway, I'll send us up to Lunathera. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. Sorry that we didn't actually get to anything else, because I thought we might. But yeah, hope to see you over the weekend for Hexen, or next week to finish more unfinished demos in various RPG genres. And then get back to Hammerwatch, which is also various RPG genre, sort of. But yeah, we'll do a bunch of that stuff. And, yeah, stay safe, have a good weekend. Hope to see you during it or next week.